Do you like basketball? I like, but I'm not good at. Yes, I'm not.
Me too.
All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the State of the League podcast, Patreon edition. Very special damn.
Figure it out.
Damn. I just slammed a cup of coffee. I've been staring at fucking Basketball Reference for 3 hours trying to figure out what the fuck is going on in this mid-ass Eastern Conference. I'm your host, Jack, aka joestar. With me, as always, the world-famous Pablo Escobar. Pablo, how are you doing today?
I just realized I'm still logged in on the Streamyard. Should I log out now? We're only 40 seconds in.
It doesn't do anything. It still like uploads ours as like individual things. So I really don't care if you stay logged in on it, because technically it's our account, and also, spoiler alert for everybody, when it's Christmas time, you might have to edit and upload these. Yeah.
Guys, the quality is going way down.
I can do a tutorial for you. I can do a walkthrough. It's not as hard as it sounds. I just am going to travel with the laptop that can actually like do video calls next time, instead of the laptop that can, like, I have one laptop that has the processing power to edit shit on CapCut, like edit like a 2-hour video, but that one can't. The connection to the internet for whatever reason is horrific, so I'm going to prioritize the quality of our podcasts, instead of like being able to be the one who uploads them. So I'm trusting you to be able to do that when the time comes.
Just bring both laptops, because then you get to be a double laptop guy on vacation. You'd be like, "God, can we stop at the cafe? Gotta take care of some business." You know, you're the tech guy in Italy. Where are you going?
I mean, I'm going to be going home for Christmas. So
Oh,
the tech guy.
I was thinking, oh, he's going to Greece or something.
No, that'd be sick. Oh my god. Plus, I fly with my iPad too. Which I guess I could forego the iPad and figure out how to make our thumbnails on Canva. It's not like our thumbnails are the most intricate thing in the world.
Just screenshot it and then when I on YouTube, I just take a screenshot of a white background and then I find pictures and I make stickers of them on the iPhone and then I just drag the sticker on there.
You're a sick fuck. I'll say that much. But you're ingenious. Bill Gates said something like lazy people are smart and based. And I'm gonna hire them all at my company. And so, hey, put your money where your mouth is, Bill. Hire us both. We don't give a shit about any bad things you've ever done.
Just don't try and smooch us like you do your other employees.
Yeah, no, because that, you know what that would be? That would be cause to call the gate police.
Oh yeah, God, I'm checking for applications already. Did you see we had someone? I wonder if he's in here. There's no way he's in here.
That's what I'm thinking.
Someone. Yeah, we had someone comment saying, "I'm a Trump voter, but I love these guys." I kind of love that. I can't believe that.
I know. Yeah, I saw his comments. I don't know. I guess we really aren't like actively mean to Republicans on here. I guess I would say we're harsher to like liberals and Democrats, just because like,
well, yeah, because they're supposed to be the good guys, and they're not.
We don't expect anything like. That's like being mean to Killian Hayes. That's like us leading every episode. It was like, God damn it, dude. Ben Simmons still can't fucking shoot.
Guess what? Ben Simmons 0 3-pointers today. That's what being the anti-Trump guys would be.
Yeah. But I mean, hey, that guy over the next 4 years for sure. That guy's in for it. Like, because things will happen in the news, and topically we'll be like, that was pretty cringe that happened or something. It's just that like the entire time we've been doing this, it's been like, oh, Joe Biden fell asleep in front of 600 people today, or he tried to like shake the hand of a ghost And when they asked him about it, he was like, "Oh no, I saw someone in a Civil War uniform standing right there. That's why I tried to shake their hand. It's not because I'm old. It's because something was really there."
Obama's right there. I wonder if there's a real possibility that that guy is YouTube only, so he might not know everything else we said. Because most like Trump criticism, it won't get them mad, but there are some things we say that would, like, when you defend trans people in sports, they get mad at that. They get really
Yeah.
mad.
Hey, well, maybe we should lead with that on the YouTube a little bit more.
Mhm.
That's cool to imagine that we have YouTube only people though that just have like
I
no.
think we do. I don't know. Well, it's so. Well, no, I don't want to ask him. I don't want to. No.
I'm not talking to that guy.
Yeah. If you're in the Patreon, let us know in the lobbyist request.
Yeah, I'm not typing a message out to that fucking.
Hey, and you better. You're gonna be up the next 4 years, so you better pour some donations in from all this money you're gonna be making.
Yeah. Oh man. All right. Let me open up my timestamps app real quick. By timestamps, I mean my notes app.
We should create a timestamps app and sell it to other podcasts.
And when you hit the button, it's like you remember like the Staples button, like that was easy. You remember that?
Yeah, my little brother had one of those buttons. Is my screen lagging a little bit?
Um, Maybe, but I mean this is audio only, so that doesn't
Oh,
really matter. Uh, as long as like your our back and forth is fine. That's all that matters. I was gonna say like our timestamps app, it could be like the Staples button, but when you hit the timestamp, it says "Get out of my face." Timestamp.
that would be awesome. If we ever get 1 million followers on TikTok, then we could partner with one of those guys who makes ridiculous products, and then he could make that.
Nice, nice. Hey, speaking of ridiculous products, the NBA these days, fucking a
Ah,
million 3-pointers every night. It's like, geez, can we do something
gotta
else?
gotta get the gay police on those shooters.
I know. Okay, so the Cavs 4-0 this week. They beat the
God,
Warriors, they
they're
beat the
good.
Pelicans, and they beat the Bucks twice. So yeah, yesterday on the free episode, we were like, guys, this Warriors defense is real. It's crazy. I know, like Draymond's back. Their guards are insane. Looney's looking slim. Steph's coming back. Like this is a real team. And then maybe like 2 hours later, the Cleveland Cavaliers scored 82 points in the first half against those Warriors. And to be fair, this was very different from us in like the Celtics playoff series where you're like, there's no way the Heat win a game unless they have one of the all-time great one-off three-point shooting performances. This was just us glazing the Warriors a little bit and them getting fucking stomped. But this did feel like
They had just beaten the Celtics. We're rational.
so for transitive property, gay police again, trans. Transitive property, Warriors statement win over the Celtics, Cavs statement win over the Warriors. Are you
Oh.
guys hearing what I'm hearing?
Well, there's a chance the Cavs could go into the first Celtics matchup completely undefeated. You know who they're playing next? I'll pull it up.
When do they
They
play the Celtics? Do you know?
in a few game in let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. They have 5 teams to go through before they can beat the Celtics.
Okay.
Before they play the Celtics. So they're gonna have to beat the Brooklyn Nets. They're gonna have to beat the Chicago Bulls. They're gonna have to beat the Sixers. They're gonna have to beat the Chicago Bulls again. And then they're gonna have to beat the Charlotte Hornets.
The Nets, for whatever reason, just aren't a lock against anybody. We'll get to them in a surprisingly few number of spots, I think. But then the Sixers, Embiid should be back by that point. I think he plays Tuesday is his season debut. So
Well, no, he won't jump in then. He's got to save himself for a bottom feeder.
he's got to save himself. He's got to save himself for the Knicks. As far hey, good offense. It's just the defense. It's a little ugly. All right. So yeah, they're 4-0. They're beating everybody. They're undefeated. Darius Garland. I don't know what he shot this week, but he was getting a lot of hype as a playmaker. And then
Oh, he was throwing some sick passes.
he had one really cool one. Like the ball fake in transition where someone has like they kind of cup their
Oh
hand.
yeah, the little yo-yo.
Yeah, yeah, he had one of those, like the fake pass where it spins back to you, and then he dumped it off to Jared Allen for the dunk. He's been great. It turns out breaking your jaw in the middle of the season has consequences. So now that he hasn't done that, which was a personal fault of his, I don't want to absolve him of any like responsibility there. It's like, hey, why'd you do that, dude? Why'd you choose to have your jaw broken? But now that he's matured a little bit, yeah, the Cavs kind of seem like they're legit.
I don't know. It might have been someone else's fault. It might have been the left's fault, the leftist's fault. Yeah, he was playing fantastic. They just hit like a trillion threes. Not really. There's really not much you can do. And I guess that's what all the people on Twitter are mad about. They're like, oh, so just because they hit a bunch of threes, then they get to win the game? Well, yeah, I guess so. I guess that's how it works. But I did see. Did you see Jackson Frank's tweet about the top offenses in the league and how correlated they are to 3-point attempts?
Um, I saw something about it, but like I read the tweet, but I don't remember it. So give me it.
It was basically, I think the Cavs are. Do the Cavs take a lot of threes or do they don't? I think they do. I forgot.
I believe
But basically, like all the top all the top offenses in the NBA, they're all over the map in terms of their 3-point attempts. Like one team took a ton, others were like in the 20s or whatever, and so yeah, it's there's plenty of variance.
Yeah.
Find a new slant.
Okay, so the Cavs are 13th in 3-point attempts.
Yeah,
So they're
I
not
think it's the
taking a ton.
Celtics who are up there.
Yeah, the Celtics are number 1 by far. They're taking 51, and then second place is 44.7 with the Hornets, so that's like a full 7-point difference there. But the Cavs are number 1 in 3-point percentage. So
And what are the Knicks?
the Knicks are 3 in 3-point percentage. Do you want their attempts?
Oh, yeah,
They're low because we'll get to them. They're like
yeah. Attempts is what. Yeah.
they are the slowest team in the league right now. I'm pretty sure. So yeah, they're
Oh, brother.
20th. They're 20th in attempts, but they are a good offense just because they're punishing everybody, which we'll get to later. All right. I mean, do you have any other thoughts? I really didn't write that much down about them just because like there's not that many developing storylines. I guess Dean Wade is good and he's getting more
Isaac
run.
Okoro started again because
Oh,
Dean Wade got hurt.
nice. Okay.
But Dean Wade was back for this most recent game, and Okoro did start still, and he went 4 of 6 from 3. So we'll see. We'll see what they do going forward.
I wanted to bring
Um,
up. Do you have any Tai Jerome stats written down?
he is. I wrote down sorry for Tai Jerome erasure because someone commented that because I think we talked about everyone except him. Yeah, he's a guy. He's always been good. He's a good. He's a great shooter and he's a good passer. He's definitely averaging double digits and
Jesus
like hyper efficient, like
Christ,
10
dude.
points.
Yeah, I have his stats here. He's 11 points per game and 3 assists in 16 minutes. So I'm sure his per whatever is like Buddy Hield level shit. He's 62% from the field and he's 61% from 3. On 1.8 attempts per game. So just massive volume there. But yeah, really just like an absurdly efficient 74.5% true shooting. I assume that's close to the best in the league. There's probably like a Gafford out there or whatever that outclasses him, but as a jump shooter especially, that's fucking crazy.
Probably benefits a lot from the attention that Sam Merrill draws. So probably a Sam Merrill creation when it comes to Ty Jerome's
Is Merrill
efficiency.
playing well, or is your stock up there, or
He's not blowing people out of the water, but I think he is still like 39%, 38% from 3 on like decent on like okay volume off the bench.
39% on 5 attempts a game?
Oh,
Hey, that's real. We know that's real. This Ty Jerome bullshit, that could be fake.
no, Ty Jerome's real. Ty Jerome's real.
I'm
A
just saying.
Coral 4 for 6, is it real?
Mm, no, I'm gonna say no. But hey, maybe what did he shoot last year? He was like 40%, right?
Who?
Okoro.
Okoro? Yeah, low volume.
Yeah.
Um,
And he fucked up in the playoffs. So I think that's maybe like the next step for him. I don't expect him to take like a big statistical step forward this season or anything, but if he could just be like remain a low volume spacing threat in the postseason and just not be completely ignored, that would be really good for this team.
but yeah, this offense is number one, and they've pulled ahead of the Celtics by a couple points. They're like 2 points. The best by 2 points. They're the best
Well, that's
offense of
because
the league,
Jalen
I think.
Brown's not
So,
playing. Okay, that's fake.
oh, could be. Oh no, it's by 3 points that they pulled ahead. Wow. But they're the best 3-point shooting team by percentage. They're the second best mid-range shooting team. So that's why they killed the Warriors. Actually, they killed them in the mid-range. I actually don't know what the split was, but they're built to beat the Warriors, just like the Wolves were built to beat the Nuggets. And then they're the 10th best rim finishing team. And then on top of that, they're the 8th best defense. So good recipe. That'll get you things done. Jarrett Allen has grabbed more rebounds than any other NBA player except
Jokic.
yeah. I think they're tied at 119. But he's 6th in rebounds per game, 5th in rebounding percentage, 2nd in defensive rebounds per 100. So he's sucking
Wait,
them up. He's
so
sucking up the ball.
that's weird. I'm confused because per game, if they're tied, Jared Allen has played in every game so far. He should be tied for like rebounds per game, also, right? Am I tripping?
Well, so they say 6th in rebounds per game, 5th in rebounding percentage, 2nd in defensive rebounds per. So is Jokic playing more minutes?
It's entirely it's probably true actually because he has to play like they go on fucking disastrous runs when he sits. So yeah, he's probably playing more minutes.
But yeah, 6 guys averaging double figures. And there was an article written about them about how they just beat the Warriors, and the Warriors are like, whoa, those guys remind us of us. And Draymond said, I feel like they just beat us with what we've been beating teams with for years. Just the ball movement, guys flying around. They're so intentional about the extra pass. That's a staple for us. The drive, kick, swing is what we've preached for years, and they diced us up with it. And he's like, but Evan Mobley's 7 feet. He's doing what I'm doing, but he's 7 feet. So I'll tell you what, it's a good recipe to. It worked last year. They went away from it. Now they're embracing it again, and things are going well. So shout out, praise Kenny Atkinson.
Yeah, shout out Kenny Atkinson. Shout out Evan Mobley. Yeah, he looks. It's weird because like Mobley is an archetype that like I feel comfortable with Draymond against. Like Draymond, if you don't outclass him by like 50 pounds, it feels like he can usually fuck you up a little bit, but he really had his hands full with Evan Mobley as a defender. So yeah, it was a good performance from everybody there. And I will say Caris LeVert is shooting 58% from the field and 54% from three. I would love it if he just had an efficient season. Because every year I'm like, oh, the eye test is so sick with Caris LeVert. He's so cool. Oh my
Who
God.
do you think's on the wheel right now?
Huh?
Who do you think's on the wheel right now?
On the
Remember the
Caris
Karis
wheel?
wheel? Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm on the wheel. Who's even like a
Well,
possibility to be on the wheel? I mean,
remember they said before every game a wheel spins, and it's every single NBA player ever that he will perform like. And Michael Jordan is on the wheel, but also like Killian Hayes is on the wheel, and like it could be anybody.
I will say this. 12 points, 5 assists, insane efficiency. This is like the best 8-game stretch of Lou Williams' career. How's that?
Oh, that's good. That's good. Ooh, Lou Williams. We got something spicy with Lou Williams later.
Oh, okay. All right, cool. Well, the Cavs, yeah. I hope that's sufficient glaze for a Cavs team that started this dominantly. Do you want to go Celtics?
Yeah, I suppose. I
All
don't want to, but
right.
we have to.
I mean, yeah, we're being dragged into Boston. Hey, shout out to the Holdovers. I can't wait to rewatch that movie when
Oh,
it's
I was
Christmas.
saving it for winter.
Have you never seen it?
I'd never seen it.
Dude. Oh my God. Don't cross the Rubicon. All right, and that was the trailer for this week's Patreon episode of the State of the League podcast. You can go to patreon.com/State of the League to find this episode, plus every other one we've ever put up on there. Join a Discord and get access to a bunch of different fun perks, as well as supporting me, Jack, Jokic Joestar, as well as Pablo Escobar financially. So thank you very much. Go check that out, please, and thank you.